Hey, Forever Beautiful. Thanks for coming back, checking me out, y'all. And this is going to be another story time. So before we get into it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are privy to every single video that I upload, y'all. Okay, now, y'all see the title, but I'm going to say it anyway. Leave emotionless people behind. Now, I'll tell you why I say that. Okay. Now, you have been in a situation, and maybe multiple situations, where people are just not genuinely happy for you. It doesn't come through, right? Now, let's say you were working, whatever this job was, right? I don't care where it was. It could have been at a warehouse, at the post office. It could have been at a restaurant, whatever it was, right? And you have been there for however short or long of a time. And then, just out of nowhere, your boss is telling you that you have been promoted, right? Maybe you got a raise. But if you're being promoted, naturally you're going to have a raise. Duh. Anywho, and you are so excited and like, oh my gosh, I didn't see that coming. I wasn't expecting it or whatever, right? And then you cannot wait to get off so you can tell somebody about this. And I'm talking about as soon as you get out of there, you off the clock, you on the phone because you have got to tell somebody. Now, somebody that may or may not be excited for you. But one thing for certain, if you have or if you know a particular people like this, that it's always going to be the same thing all the time. Now, one particular person, y'all know, y'all got one. You definitely know one, okay? That you call quote unquote your friend. Mm-mm. This person is always going to respond like this. You're going to be like, girl, let me tell you, I got a promotion today. And she going to be like, you did? Now, you on the phone with her, so you can't see her face, but it's going to look like this. You did? Wow. Okay. Now, that is one of those emotionless type people, but it's only for you because somebody else can come along and say, girl, I got a raise today. And she'll be so excited. I'm talking about the facial expression is going to tell and show every single thing that they feeling. She's going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you and this, that, and the third. Now, when you told her this, whether you saw her face or not, and she was like, you did? Wow. Now, all of these, all of these one-liners that she's giving you, she ain't never saying, wow, I am really happy for you. I'm glad you got that. You deserved it. She's never going to say that. Those kind of people you don't need nor want around you. When you share good news with people, you want them to be happy too. You want them to be happy for you because you demonstrate those emotions when they give you some good news about them, and they can say, girl, my baby just, it could be the smallest thing. Girl, my baby just took his first steps today. Oh my gosh, I wanted to cry. All of this, and you're going to feel that because she's excited. You're going to be excited too, right? If you are genuine and sincere in what it is that she's telling you. And you know this little baby, you see the baby all the time. You might be the godmother, you might be the auntie, you might be a cousin, whoever you are in this little boy's life or this little baby's life. You're going to be excited, not just for the mother, but absolutely for the baby. So why would you not show that emotion if you got it in you? Okay? Now, it can be any kind of situation. I don't care what it is. Be like, dang, I found $20 today. And you're going to be excited about the small stuff. And, somebody be like, wow, I used to find money. But the facial expression has never changed, okay? I used to find money all the time. And so now it's going to turn into them. It's going to be any and everything about them They might even include somebody else in this. Girl, I remember the time when so and so, found about $100 and blah 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 blah, and all the nonsense, right? But you are never showing that you are excited about my situation. It's like, what is really happening with that? It makes you feel some kind of way for sure. And, you know, at this point, you're going to get to where you don't even want to share anything with this person no more because you know they are not genuinely nor sincerely happy for you. Okay? Emotionless people. Who got room for them? I don't. I don't know if y'all do, but I definitely do not. Been there, done that, wrote the screenplay. Sure, I've said that before. And it's going to come up a minute more times because I have a many stories. Okay. I'm just sure it will. Okay. But, yeah, emotionless people, leave them behind. They don't mean you no good. They are not ever going to engage in as much excitement that you have about the biggest thing or the smallest thing. Those people you do not want around. I'm just saying, what if you're being recognized for something that is a major accomplishment? And it's like, dang, I never thought that I could do this. I didn't believe that I would finish this. I know I started it, but I kept falling off because I didn't think that I could do it. You always want those people to root you on, to be in your corner, and to be your backbone all the time. When you do not have those folks, leave them where they are. I'm just saying, they are never going to give you what you give them. And another situation, what about the people that you um, just have regular conversation with, right? Or at least you attempting to. Now, I am very guilty of telling people, is this the end of your conversation? You know, I don't think conversations are answers and then you don't reciprocate. Okay? They are not talking about yourself and you don't reciprocate. Those are emotionless people. Okay? I get, I used to meet, it seemed like the same kind of person all the time in a particular city and state, right? And it's like all of y'all are the exact same. And one guy told me, he said, what does that even mean? He said, what does that mean? And I'm looking like, listen, don't ask me questions if you don't want to know the answers, okay? Because I'm definitely going to give it to you, okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. So, this is a conversation to me. If somebody says, good morning, how was your day? You would naturally say, "Oh, it's pretty good so far, but it's early. We don't know where this is going." And then in turn, I'm gonna say, "Well, how's yours turning out so far?" And then they're gonna give whatever response they give whatever response they give, and then it continues back and forth like that. But these particular kind of people in this particular city, right, and state, they all act the same. You'd be like, are you born and raised in such place? And they say, oh yeah, I've been here all my life. I wouldn't be nowhere else. And they leave it right there. So, and I'll be like, huh, good stuff. Because why am I going to engage you in conversation when you're really not engaging me? But even if I do, and I say, okay, then now what do you do out there? What's your business out there? And they'll say, oh, I work at the airport. I've been there for about 10 years. It's all right. And I'll be like, okay, well, it got to be pretty good if you're still there. And then they'll continue to talk about themselves. It's like, I don't know where they get this from. I don't know if you got this from family. Did your mother, did your parents not show you any emotion and that's just how you are. Is everybody like that out there? Because everybody I came across is just like that. And it's like, why do I have to prompt you to have a conversation with me when you started with me, when you approached me? But I did have one guy one time from the same city and state, and he said, he was like, man, he said, we just wasn't taught that. How is that? So, because you weren't taught something, you mean to tell me that you never came across this ever again in your life? I mean, I find that hard to believe. Okay. But everybody's truth is everybody's truth. And I guess it could happen, but those are emotionless people. I just choose not to deal with them. So it's very refreshing when you can absolutely have a conversation with somebody and they know how to communicate, okay, properly, effectively, respectfully, regularly, okay. Those are the conversations that you appreciate. I do not have time. I will cut a conversation off. If I'm bored with you, if I'm bored with the conversation, if I'm not really getting anything from it, why in the world would I continue to have a conversation with you? I know how to stop. I know how to find something else to do. And then please don't be in a particular setting where it's a nice crowd or it's several people. It could be two or three people, right? And as soon as they walk up, because I'm already, you to turn me off, I don't want to talk to you no more. As soon as I see so and so over there, I'll be like, hey girl, da, 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 da. I was so glad that they walked in. So now I can end this with you and go over there and talk to them. Okay. Leave emotionless people behind. They don't mean you no good. Ain't no good gonna come from it. I just don't see nothing good happening. So I gotta remove me. Okay. Definitely know how to remove you. So y'all get on board. I'm just saying. Okay. And you ain't gotta be rude. You ain't gotta be nasty to people. But you can remove yourself. Okay. Bye. See you later. You know, I'm gone. I don't have it to do. Anywho, y'all, I'm gonna end this, and guess what? This is gonna be a double upload, y'all. So I will be right back with another video. See you for the next one. Bye.